Yo, 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 what is going on, everybody? It's your boy Trav here. We repping Trade the Trends. I'm about to get this ball rolling real quick. Let me get this thing going for us so we can start exactly from the beginning right now so we can actually see everything that's going on. We can stay tuned. I'm gonna do a quick sound check real quick. Let me go over to the charts right now. Sounds good. Sounds good. Everything sounds awesome. 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 Now, I do have the Facebook up with me right now. So just let me know if you guys are seeing this right now so we can actually learn and earn together. Okay. So, guys, this is Trends Nation. We're going to talk about mobile money strategies. This is one thing I've been talking about, I want to say forever, it seems like, right? When it talks about the mobile money strategies that I've utilized and things like that. But I really want to talk about residual income. Right. Let's talk about a product or service that you may have that that you can actually sell to someone one time or get them to buy a subscription or get them to buy a series or a book or a service or anything like that where it can get you residual income, right? So now let's talk about residual income, right? Do you have bills? Are you a person on this line right now that pays monthly bills? Okay. And if you do pay monthly bills, guess what? You are part of someone else's residual income, okay? Because you're paying that Comcast bill, that Xfinity, that Direct TV, that Dish Network, month after month after month, that cell phone bill, month after month after month, right? That mortgage, well, mortgage is probably a little bit different, in a sense because you're, I guess, renting to own or leasing to own, even though you have that interest. But if you're renting, of course, you're providing someone else residual income, things of that nature. So the crazy part is that almost 99.9% of Americans are part of someone else's residual income. But guess what? 83% of them don't even know what residual income is or passive income or how to create a passive income. So I really want to just go through a few slides that I have here so I can actually talk about it and share about it, so we can actually talk about it just a little bit more. Man, I wish my picture came up on the joint. That joint would be sweet if my picture was up here like in a little box or something. Doesn't look like I'm gonna be able to do that when I'm sharing right now, but let's talk about it. Okay, first I want to set the right proper expectations, especially when we're talking about investing. We're talking about Forex. I want to read this short disclaimer. What I'm about to share with you is very exciting. However, you must realize success in business and life is not easy. Everything takes hard work. Nothing is ever guaranteed. The results I'm going to show you are based on hard work from experienced users of our product. There is risk involved in investing, trading, and there's also no reward without risk. Results may vary. I'm a part of a community that creates success and can prove it. This is not an investment company, nor do we offer investments. This is a technology and education company that adds convenience and potentially help your lifestyle. That's what we do here, right? And people always ask, why do I have to put that disclaimer? And basically, when you're operating a legal business, it's important to do so, right? Just like the surgeon generals on cigarettes, right? They have to do that legally, right? It's a legally bond to say, hey, we're going to sell you some cigarettes that you like, but it can kill you. We have to let you know, right? So there's risk in that. There's risk in investing. There's risk in business, and things of that nature, right? So let's first talk about inflation or how inflation works because inflation has been stealing our purchasing power since the early 1900s, right? As you guys can see here, you have the push and pull of supply and demand, right? Then you have the cost push, then you have certain things that come built in. Okay, so let's look at a demand for goods and services when it exceeds production capacity. For example, you've probably heard stories from your grandmother, your great aunts, your uncles, and things like that. Said, man, back in my day, right, the cookie only cost a penny, right, or the bag of chips, or even think about our generation, right? Where you could get the 4 pack of Doritos that were 25 cents a piece, right? Now they're what, 35 cents a piece? Like how? The price didn't go up, the value of our dollars went down. So that's what inflation is. Just for example, with the stimulus packages, we're just throwing trillions of dollars into circulation, which is watering down the value of those currencies or our US dollars. Okay. And this is why I got into Forex, because currency is always exchanging, right? And the exchange rate goes up and down. This way I can buy, I can sell, I can profit whether the market is going up or down. Okay. So right. So we see prices increase. We go to the store, we see milk, they used to be $1, now almost $4. Our prices increase, but guess what? Our wages are not increasing along with those prices. Okay. Right, our educational system is not changing. Right, we have a Declaration of Independence that was written in 1776 that we are still abiding by, with the changes in technology, the changes in healthcare, the changes in medicine, things like that, but we are still teaching our young people the same thing: go to school, good grades, get a job. And it's important that we teach them the necessity of residual income, passive income, and not relying on one source of income, but having multiple sources of income. Okay. And what I'm doing, I just decided to help people make money from the Forex market. Right. And here's why: because look at who is involved in this market. You have your governments, right? You have your commercial banks, you have your central banks, you have big corporations, right? You have investment funds, guys. And these Forex trendsetters control the money supply in any given economy. Well, we're talking about our central banks, right? Then our commercial banks, which are private credit organizations that do most of the global currency trading through electronic networks. So money is always moving, but governments are involved, market movers that set economic goals and shape the market with political decisions, right? The Donald Trumps of the world, the dictators and other governments and things like that, and other officials. But we have our corporations, hedge funds, for some 401ks aren't attached to the stock market, right? Well, majority are stock market related, but some are Forex market related, because the cryptocurrencies, now included as well, allow a 24-hour day, 5-day, 24 hours a day, 5 days a week trading accessibility. And now with cryptocurrency, it's 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, because cryptocurrency is not centralized, right? And a lot of people say, why Forex, right? And I say, because the highest capital market, sitting at $6.6 trillion per day in circulation, okay? Whereas the New York Stock Exchange is about 22 billion, right? And again, that's a whole heck of a lot of money. But 6.6 trillion compared to 22 billion, so it's just like apples to oranges. Okay. And you could trade currencies from different countries without actually having to own the asset, just like stocks. You don't own Apple, but you own a share of Apple, right? Just like with the Forex market, right? I can actually set limits and buys and sells to actually sell at a certain price and actually be productive. This also doesn't require a special license, tons of education, or it doesn't require tons of education or a large amount of capital to be able to participate. And what's crazy is, I was just looking at my homie Josh that's in my trading group. He started with like a $70 account, and now he's doubled it. He's up to about $140. And the goal is that if you can double $70, you can double 700. You can double 7,000. You can double 70,000. The percentages are the same. The process is still the same, right? Because we focus on percentages and not just dollar amounts, okay? And because dollar amounts can definitely throw a lot of people off. So let me ask you guys a quick question, guys and gals. Would you rather have $1 million today, or a penny double every day for 30 days, right? I want somebody to answer that for me. And hopefully it was that penny, because that penny will net you somewhere around $5.4 million a day with code 72. Okay. And a lot of people don't understand code 72 or understand compound interest, which means if you don't understand compound interest, that means you're probably paying it to someone. Again, a lot of people who are on the line right now, they don't have residual income coming in, but they have residual bills that are creating someone else's residual income, right? So why not create your own? And I'm just going to show you one way to do so, which I believe is one of the top best ways to do so here shortly, right? And how we do that is basically with the company I'm affiliated with, Tradera. Okay, Trade the Trends and Tradera has come together to say, hey, we wanted to create a educational platform for people to learn how to trade currencies, how to trade stocks, how to trade cryptocurrency, and make it very, very affordable. Okay, and in order to do that, guess what? It's actually only $100, right? You have other companies out here that are in the 200, 300, 400, some even the thousands of dollars per month to learn how to trade in this market. But guess what? We say, hey, we want to make this affordable, and for anybody like you and myself to be able to get in and learn to trade, which is only $99 a month. So only $100 a month, you are able to get live sessions, live weekly sessions. If of course, if you're on my team, you get an additional Tuesdays and Thursday trainings with myself as well. Trainings like this on Friday that are more personable, that are team only. Again, if you're not in a private group, you won't have access to that. Not only do you have that, you have access to our lit news trade house, right? Our live sessions, as I stated before, on our educational platform where we walk you from A to Z, not only the Forex basics, but the crypto basics, the Forex and crypto terminology, and also how to start charting not only on your desktop and how to chart on your phone and how to identify price action and things like that. And I can go on and go on, talk about Fibonacci's, talk about technical analysis, talk about the fundamental analysis, the support and resistance, and able to use your apps on Android or iPad or anything like that up under the sun, but truly A to Z. So what we provide you, bar none, is so impactful, and for it to only be $100, right? Myself, I spend $100 going out to eat a week easily, right? So what's $100? And this is just my thought process personally. Now I understand everyone doesn't think the same, but my thought was, okay, $100, I can do this for 30 days and see how it goes, right? See if this works for me. But one thing I tell people is, if you're gonna, invest your money, invest your time with it. Have a plan, get something out of it, And as you can see here, we even have a scholarship program, right? And after it only being $100, I still can't get over that. Literally, guys, it's only $99, right, per month. Like I said, it's people paying $200-300 a month, three times what we offer you here to actually learn this skill set and not have, the type of products and results that we have as well. So say you start with us, $99. Within your first 30 days, you help three more people who have been wanting to trade Forex or wanted to learn how to trade stocks, wanted to learn how to read charts and things like that, have joined your organization. Our company is saying, hey, now we're going to give this to you for free. So now you are an official business owner. You are an official independent business owner. And now you have over 475 plus tax deductions available to you just by simply wanting to learn how to trade and helping other people do the same, right? And that's just three people, right? When we talk about residual income, we go to our next step, which is night, which is having 10 people in your organization. And as you can see here, you only need 3 personal referrals. For example, people on my team, talking to a guy today, unfortunately, he has no personals, but I've already put 5 people in his organization, right? So he's already halfway to making $500 a month, and he hasn't even really taken the initiative to do anything, right? Because this is something I'm going to do anyway. I plan to help thousands of people anyway, right? So if you can do the same and we work together, just think about what we can do together and what more we can achieve. Say he also put in 5, I put in 5, he's making $500 a month, and he didn't have to do all the work, right? And that's what we do. Everybody eats, and then you can see Noble, which would be $1,000 a month, 250 a week, 25 people in the organization. Again, these are not a lot of numbers, guys. Where you can actually make life-changing money, an extra $1,000 a month. That's your mortgage, that's your rent, that's probably 1 car note. I know for me, it's 2 car notes. You see what I'm saying? 2 car notes. My motorcycle's already paid off. That's 2 car notes and some insurance, right? So that definitely help take a dent into that. But then let's not stop there at Bishop, right? At $2,000 per month, $500 extra per week with 75 people in your organization. That's phenomenal, people. $2,000 extra per month, right? That's almost full-time income doing this on a part-time basis. If you can actually put somewhere between 1 to 5 hours per weekend, just by one, learning the skill, right? The residual income, and this is why I say, in my opinion, this is the easiest way to build residual income, is because of what you're learning throughout education, right? You're learning how to multiply your money, right? You're learning mobile money strategies. So when you're productive, if you're in our group and you see India, you see Josh, you see Justin, you see myself, you see Sam, you see G, you see Alexis, you see these people, trading, getting excited, and actually making 50, $70 sometimes before I even wake up to even look in the chat, right? Sometimes seeing $100 to $300 days, $1,000 weeks that they're making trading, guys. Our product is bar none because we are connected to the largest financial market in the world. It's crazy, right? So you definitely, want to get a little bit more of that, but let's not stop here. Like I said, $5,000 a month, right? That's 250 members, and as you can see, you only need 3 personals. So basically that means if you have 3 personals, say I'm building a team, 3 months down the line, you have 250 people under you. As long as you have your 3, guess what? You have the potential to actually get some of this money as well, guys. But as I stated before, with my team and Team Trendz, we all work together, right? My goal is to help 10, then help my 10 get their 10 by helping everyone get one, right? And then helping one get one more, right? Then helping someone get one, right? And then when people start signing up with me because they want to trade with Mr. Trendz, guess what? Hey, I'm gonna send you my partner's link. Hey, so you're gonna follow up under them. You're gonna help them, but I'm still gonna help you, right? And I'll do the same thing with that person. Hey, I got somebody new coming in. Send me your referral link. Hey, I'm gonna have them sign up using your link, right? And this is just what we do. This is how we do things. This is how we share. Because everybody truly eats. And this is a situation where, like I said, $10,000 per month, that's 500 people in the organization. Again, what if it took you 2 years to create a $10,000 per month income? Would it be worth it? In my opinion, absolutely, right? I don't know many people that make $10,000 a month. That's a 6-figure income. That's 120,000 plus per year in income. Right now, we look at 20,000. That's 1,000 people in your organization. $50,000 a month. That's 2,500 people, your organization, and Legend, which is 25K per week, $100,000 per month. And we have 3 individuals. My mentor, Megan, Miss Megan Lynch, has hit Legend, and it's because they are just inspirational. They are just sharing, what they have, and that's it, right? We share things all the time on social media. Hey, what did I just see? Not Evander Holyfield. I'm sorry, Mike Tyson. This is going coming out. Hey, who's going for who? Hey, we're sharing that because we're excited to see that, right? Unfortunately, we don't get paid to share that, right? If someone goes and pays pay-per-view to watch the fight, they pay $100 to watch the fight because you shared it. No, you don't get any of that. Whereas on our end, if you share it, guess what? And you share it with 10 people that go out and buy, we're gonna give you $500 because they bought. You see what I'm saying? And that's how you build a residual income, right? And you can't do it alone, right? Yes, trading is new. Yes, network marketing is new as well, and different things like that. But guess what? You have support, especially when you're with Team Trendz and Trendz Nation. You have the support. That's one thing no one can ever say is that they did not get support. Unfortunately, some people don't utilize the support. But as the saying goes, you can take people to water, but you cannot make them drink, right? That's all you can do. Again, you have to have the why that's built into you to take it to the next level and continue. And basically, we can all be legends together, right? That's only 5,000 people, guys. Some people on my line right now already have 5,000 people just in their own friends list, right? But think about when we're building, right? Our goal is only to help 10 get 10, right? And then that's how we're going to build. Next thing you know, we're going to have 500 people, right? Because guess what? I've helped 1,000 people create $1,000 a month income. Okay. And when I do that, the company's going to say, hey, I'm going to reward you. The universe is going to reward me with $20,000 a month, right? And the more I help people, the more I can reap the benefits. And right, and that's why I always talk about sowing and reaping, guys. Because if you sow good, you reap good. If you sow bad, you reap bad. If you don't sow, you can't reap, right? And Neil Armstrong said this: it's one small step for man, but one giant leap for mankind, guys. And I think the foreign exchange market, cryptocurrencies, you guys can see with the coin shortages out, everything's going over to the digital currency age. And we've already been using debit cards. We already have a ledger. No one even knows if the real money exists anymore. Everything's online. And we all are involved in foreign exchange. I know people who have not left their house for months, but guess what? They've exchanged money. Why? Because they've bought something from Amazon. They've ordered Uber Eats or Grubhub or something like that, right? So money is still being exchanged even if we're not going anywhere. So that's why Forex, guys, because money, currency will always need to be exchanged. No matter how you look at it, no matter what your thoughts or opinions are, that's one thing that you do know, is that money will always be exchanged, okay? And money will always need to circulate. We will always need to exchange goods and services and things like that, okay? And again, you always want to learn really how to secure the bag. And the only way you can secure the bag is by learning and earning, okay? You have to learn, guys. You have to open up your minds to really say, hey, this is educational, right? This is an educational platform. So we're often offering you online training and courses to learn to trade currency, stocks, and cryptocurrency, guys. And if you're not in my private group, you definitely want to be in that private group. So feel free to leave a one in the comments, or actually just reach out to me in a DM. That's usually a lot easier. Say, hey, I want to be a part of this private group, and I want some of the sneak peeks, because I am going to actually have a free trial coming up that I'm going to offer to people who are kind of just want to get their feet wet, not sure. And what happens a lot of times that people really just tell me, hey, I don't have the time. It's not that people don't have the time. They just don't see themselves putting time in to learn. If that makes sense, because I've seen people put time into, during the pandemic, to go to cookouts, to go to parties, to go out of state, to get on airplanes, different things like that. But they don't have an hour or 2 hours per day to focus on building themselves because they're so exhausted, because they're building someone else's future, right? So don't go to bed exhausted because you just finished building someone else's empire. Take 1 hour to build your own per day, okay? And I just want to end that on that note. Again, I want to see everybody at the top, y'all, because it is the bottom that is way, way too crowded. Thank you all. Mamba out.